Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it's going to be another Minecraft tutorial, and we are going to be learning how to build the Vickers Viscount. Now the Vickers Viscount was the first ever turboprop airliner, which if you don't know is an engine with a propeller on the front, and that gave it a better fuel economy. So I've got a little bit more information about it here. There was 445 of them built and it entered service in 1950, so yeah, there was quite a few of them built quite early on. So yeah, I've changed my cockpit design because I think have I showed this before? I think I might have done some airport updates or something like that. Yeah, it's different to what it used to be. A pretty big cabin, not in the width but in its length. There's in real life the Vickers Viscount seated about 50 people. This one seats 16 I've counted, so pretty substantial amount of seats compared to some of my other aircraft. So yeah, this is I guess well, it's bigger. I'm trying to compare the size. It's nearly big as my Talon Comet. Well, it's roughly the size of my BAC-111, so I think it might be well, I think it will be just it will be about the same length as that, if not a little bit shorter. So yeah, I think I'll stop blabbering on now and get right into this tutorial. So the things you'll need for this build is I've just got swiftness. This is just to help things along, so it'll get done quicker. But the things that you'll need if you're not having swiftness is quartz slab, quartz stairs, white wall, and I've got nothing in my inventory, well done me, black wall, a stone button, dark oak fence gate, nether brick fence, dark oak fence, and there is a few other stuff as well, but yeah, we will get onto that. And in fact I can just put this in the back of my inventory and tell you those things are they are just where is it, stone brick slab and just stone. So yeah, we will get onto, or we will go and do the wheels part of it. So just place down anywhere, just place down a piece of black wall there and put your stone buttons on it. And on top of this you're just going to have a nether brick fence, and you're going to have a dark oak fence gate. Yeah, have a dark oak fence gate on the top of it. And then you're going to have a 15 block gap between the front wheels and back wheels. And yep, just do that. As I normally do in my tutorials, I do not count. Well, I do count, but yeah, just not in the video. You're then going to have four, just four either side of this. And you're going to have a piece of black wall, dark fence gate, another piece of black wall. Put your buttons on that. And then you're going to have two pieces of nether brick fence, or whoops, didn't mean to open that. Two pieces of nether brick fence on the top of this, and you're then going to have a fence gate going backwards like that. So same on the other side. Other than break the ground, get rid of all these slabs or whatever you've used to count back, and yeah, we will get onto layer number 1 of the fuselage. So for layer number 1, what you're going to do, you're just going to place a piece of white wall on top of here and just come out by 3. And then you're going to place the 3 blocks on the front of this like that, and you're going to make this so there's just one sticking out like that is. And then you are going to have including these 3, you're going to have 14. And once you've done that, you can also just fill in the middle as well, because that's going to be the underbelly of the aircraft. So yeah, then you are going to have 6. I might as well not count, or like cut rather for counting, because yeah, it is pretty easy. So just do your 6 there, and you can also fill in that bit as well. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to break that. So just fill all this in for the same reason as we filled that in. And then we will get onto the underwings after that, but I just want to get the main basis of the fuselage down before we actually go do them. So then you're going to have another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the same here. Fill that in. And then on the back you are just going to have, just looking at my bit of paper, just one. Yeah. Actually, I'll just be back in just a second. I just want to get a little bit more light so I can actually see what I'm doing here. There we are, and while we're here we can also just put the slabs since I just cut. We can put the slabs in. So here you're just going to have 12 slabs. So nothing on the nothing on the front of there, because that's just the way the nose is to actually make it look like it didn't like out. So on the back here you're going to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same on the other side. And then you're going to have 1 here, oh no, that's on the top, 1 there, and 2 on the end. Like that, and we will get onto layer number 2. So, for layer number 2, what you're going to do, you're just going to place a block, one back from the front here, so just place that there. You're then going to come out by 2 here, and that may look weird compared to some of the other aircraft controls I've done, but it all makes sense, like where the glass is and everything, and how the nose will turn out eventually. So including this block here, this is going to be 25 blocks long, but if you don't want to do that, just add another 24 blocks on the back of this. So you should just end up there, and something I've just noticed, because I just saw in there that didn't look right to what it was there. You're gonna have 5 slabs. So I picked 4 slabs by mistake. I wrote that down wrong. Anyway, you'll just end up there, whatever way you've done it. Just adding 24 blocks on the back or whatever. So you're then going to have 3 and then 1, like that. So I'll just do the same on the other side, and we can get onto the next layer. So before that, we need to do the slabs, and we also need to do the slabs and stairs, and then we need to do the underwing. So for here, what you're going to have, you're just going to have stairs all sitting in here like this. And there's not going to be anything there, because that's where the car sits on top and where the nose rounds off. And then back here you're just going to have just checking we were at the right back, because I thought it went out a bit further like that. So you're just going to have 1 here, 1 here, and 2 on the end, like that. So we will get onto building the underwing. So for the underwing, what you're going to do, you're just going to place 2 blocks here, and this will that is about as far out as it goes. It's not completely crazy. So then you're just going to make this 4, so just have 3 blocks on the back of that, and you're then going to make this one go 1 further, so that is 5. So you're then going to add some slabs on here. So just have 4 here, no, not there, 4 on the upper half, and then have a slab in here and slabs in there like that. And the reason why it's like that is because with the way the wing is, if I show you, the way the wing is, as you can see, those slabs there count as part of the flaps. So yeah, that is what that is. I'll just do the same on the other side for you, since it is quite easy to copy on the other side. And yeah, do we do the slabs there? Oh, I forgot to put one in here. Yeah, so I'll just do the same here. That is what you're going to do, and then we will get on to layer number 3. So for layer number 3, what you're going to do, just place a piece of white wall there to fill that up, and you're going to come 3 across there. I know it looks a little bit weird, but again, same reason as I said for the last layer, just so the nose actually looks alright. You are then going to have, you're just going to have 1 there, and including this, you're going to make that just 26 blocks long. So just say leave that block and make 26 blocks. Yeah, there we go. So that should just come over the end like that. You are then going to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you are going to have, is it this one? I guess it is one. Just checking there. Make sure we don't, just make sure I don't screw up anywhere. So yeah, for the slabs and stairs, what you're going to do, you can have a stair here and a slab in here, and that is the nose complete. That's why there's no slabs here, because yeah, that would not look realistic. Originally, I think I had stairs. Oh no, I didn't, because yeah, that was way too pointed, and the Viscount nose isn't really that pointed. So anyhow, on the back you are going to have 1 slab in here, 1 slab in here, because I was like looking in a different direction if you can tell, and 2 slabs on the end. So you can kind of see the pattern we're doing. We're just doing 1 block, 2 slabs, 1 block, 2 slabs, and yeah, I usually have different patterns on different aircraft depending on how quickly the aft actually kind of curves up. So yeah, we will get on to layer number 4. So for layer number 4, what you're going to do, you're just going to grab some black stained glass. Pocket Edition just had an update, and I think they had a black stained glass, I don't know, but if not, just grab normal unstained glass. So what you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to fill this up here, and not that, just fill that up there so you can put all this glass in, and you're going to have one here, and one here. Like that, and that will create a pretty that's a pretty standard cockpit of mine that I usually do. So yeah, for the next bit, what you're going to have to do, just come behind this glass. You're going to start placing there, but not including the glass. So yeah, don't count that. You're going to have another 26 blocks like the last layer. I think if you just don't want to count, you can yeah, you can just make it go one over the slab, because that's what they do. That's just the way I build up my it's just the way that I build up my aircraft. It's kind of Lord Dakr's design, which I will put a link to his channel in the description if you want to go check him out. Yeah, all the starlers come from him. So yeah, anyway, you're then going to have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like that, and you're then going to have another 1, like so. So for the slabs, and I went completely wrong direction. There isn't any on the front. I didn't really need to go onto the front, but yeah, there isn't just kind of tradition and habits, I guess. So none on the front, and on the back there isn't anything there either, because that's where that starts to round off. If you don't know what I mean, it's we're up to here. And now yeah, because we're on layer number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see on the 4th layer, there's no slab there, because otherwise you'll start messing with the tailplane. So yeah. Anyway, nothing there, and then you're going to have 1 here and 2 on the end, like so. So yeah, we will then get on to layer number 5. So for layer number 5, what I'd recommend doing is, what I'm going to be doing, sorry, we're not actually going to be placing the slabs after we've done the blocks, because the way that this works, we'll have to place the slabs first. Anyway, if you just place one under there, you're going to have to, not touching the glass at all, just place a slab onto there. That's kind of my new design that I've come up with. So just have a slab there, and I didn't mean to break that, and a slab there, and just put one there as well. We will carry that on in a minute, but yeah, we'll just do the blocks. Yeah, we'll just do the rest of the blocks for now. And yeah, you're just going to put one wall in there, and on the side of this, and then like once we've done the sides of that, you can just fill it in all the way to the back. So yeah, behind the slab, you're going to have 33 blocks. So yeah, that will make it come one over the slab again, and you'll just have this one slab sticking out. And well, on the back of this, you're going to have 2 blocks like that. So for the slabs, what you're going to have, where we've got these slabs here, I just need to take some more stuff in this since it just ran out. What you're going to do, because we've placed this slab here, can you see there's a section along here? Well, we're just going to place slabs all in there until one from the end. There's no point really counting the slabs. I put down 25 slabs. But yeah, I didn't really need to count that, since yeah, it just comes right one from the end. There's really no point counting. So yeah, as you can see, that will create your nice rounded fuselage. And yeah, there isn't any slab at the back, I don't think. Nope. There was no slabs. Originally I had carpet on the top of my windows, but then I I guess I should have gone to here. Yeah, I originally had carpet on top of my windows, but then I changed that, because usually if you have a look at planes from the top, you can see the cockpit, and if the carpet was covering that, then you wouldn't be able to, would you? So yeah, I decided to just take out the carpet and just leave that exposed, I guess. So yeah, I think we will, what will we build up next? I think we'll do the doors and windows, and then we will get onto the rudder and tailplane and the wings and just everything else of the plane, really. So for the doors and windows, what you'll want to do, you want to grab an iron door, a piece of glass, or just glass, and a lever. This is so you can get in and out of the aircraft. Oh, you also might, just grab, you can grab either a button or a pressure plate. Which I'll tell you the reason why, and I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I'll tell you the reason why in just a second. Anyway, oh wait, did I just get rid of the door? Well done me, and I dropped my swiftness as well. Also well done me. Oh, put it in there. Right, let's just get on with it, shall we? So anyway, you're gonna have you're just gonna where the 3 blocks are of the cockpit. You're then going to so you just have 1, 2, 3, and then under this. You're going to place your iron door, place a lever above that, and the reason why I said this is because the reason I was saying about the weighted pressure plate or button, because you can have that, but there's actually there's a seat here, and then you'd be sitting on that. So depends how your cabin is. You could also just do a button. I've started to do buttons now. I'm just going to do pressure plate. Yeah, it's the same on the other side. So you can just mirror that. If I can actually get out, there we are, and your lever on the top of there like that, and just close that up, and you're then going to have 8 windows like this, and then on the back here you're just going to have another iron door. Just do this, and the same here, and I'll just close up that door, and we can also put the windows on the other side, and yeah, I think we'll get onto the rudder next. So I've placed all my glass in on that side as well, which is what you should have done, and yeah, and we'll get onto the rudder. So to make this an easier thing for me to do and count and show you in a clear way, just place a slab back there. It's just easier to do that instead of having to like go from there and then try and count from the back. It's just easier to do that. And for that, you are going to have 10 blocks on the front of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll do the slabs on the rudder afterwards. And then you're going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're then going to have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're then going to have another 4 on top of that. You're then going to have a 3, another 3, and then a 1. Like that. So from the sum of the slabs and the things surrounded out, you're just going to have a slab there. You're going to have 2 slabs here, 2 slabs here, and is there a stair? Yeah, there's a stair there. And like that. So that will create your nice and rounded top rudder, and kind of curve back a little bit as well. So yeah, we will just get onto the tail plane. So this tail plane is kind of a little bit complicated, so I'll do the same on the other side in case you're stuck, because it is pretty difficult to do quite clearly. So yeah, I'll just try and do this as clear as possible. So we're going to have where we have the end of this section here, leave 1 block, and then on the top half of the slab, you're just going to, or top half of the block, sorry, you're just going to have a slab, and then you're going to have 4 of those. And you're going to have this again, and then you're going to put 2 on there like that. I think I'll build it up on the other side at the same time, so you can kind of get the gist of what I mean. Then what you can do is, just so we can kind of set up for the next bit, just place some slabs here, like this, and you're then going to do kind of like a star shape, I guess, and then just fill that one in there. That's kind of a weird shape. That's kind of the best thing I came up with to remember it clearly. So 1 slab there, 1 slab there, 1 slab there. You've got your star shape, and like that, with just that 1 block filled in. So we're going to do like another setup for a layer, which is placing 2 slabs here like this, and we're then going to have kind of like a zigzag shape. So you can have a 2 and then like kind of like another offset 2, I guess. Would be how that work. I've forgotten already. See, I told you this was complicated. So yeah, have your kind of squiggle there and the other bit of it, like that. And then for the last bit, what we're going to have is we're just going to have a slab in here on the upper half, and then just place 1 on top. And you can also just have 2 slabs in there like that. And it's the same on the other side, so your 2 slabs in there, and then your 1 slab on there, and 1 slab on there like that. So that will create your weirdly shaped tailplane, but it does curve up in quite a nice fashion to make the tailplane that the Viscount has, like this. So yeah, I think we'll get onto the wings now, since that's the next bit that we'll be able to do. So I was thinking about doing the propellers, but yeah, we can't do the propellers without the wings. So yeah, we'll get onto those. So this next bit is where these two slabs here that I said come in quite handy. So what we're going to have is we're going to have 3 slabs here and 2 slabs here. I'll do the same on the other side like I did with the tailplane. So 3 slabs there, and 2 slabs there, like that. And yeah, that will kind of set up for the little bit of the curved up wing that I have here. So on the front of this on this slab, you're going to have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to line up with that one, you're going to have 6 on this one, like that. And you can also just fill in this wing as we go, because yeah, here it's just filled in with stone like that, and also fill in those blocks there as well. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just fill in your just fill in all of this like that. And for the next bit of the wings, you are then going to have a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same on the other side, like that, and just fill all of that in. And then you are going to have 4 blocks on there like that. So 4 there as well. I decided to cut out that bit with the 7 because yeah, it's really easy to copy on the other side. So that should make your nice wing. The reason why it kind of goes down a little bit is because if you actually have a look on the Viscount, the windows are like 1 block above the wing, and I realised that because originally it was just straight onto the wing like this, and that just didn't look right, and I didn't really want to move them down. I didn't want to move them down because yeah, otherwise you would be touching the floor, and I didn't want that. So you know, this looks a bit like a glider. Anyway, we will just get onto the last bit of the wings, which is placing slabs on the bottom half here, bottom half here, and then on this bit you're just going to go on the upper half. So these ones are like these will be the flaps, and the other ones would be the ailerons. So yeah, that will create your wing, and we will get onto the turboprop propellers. So for the propellers, what you're going to have to grab, your white wall, slabs, grey wall, button, dark oak fence, and dark oak fence gates. So the new thing you have to grab is just the grey wall. So yeah, what you're going to do, you're just going to have 4 blocks of wall on here. So the way I remember it is, I jotted down just 3 block gap between the fuselage, but it's pretty easy, just seeing on the edge there, as it is there, like that. And yeah, so you have your 4 there like that, and then just place your grey wall on the front, and your button on it, and do your dark oak fence gates dark oak fences vertically, and your fence gates horizontally. That is the standard of my propellers, and the size that I have. Yeah, that's just the way I like to do it. It gives it a nice nice propeller. Like that. I will do the same on the other side. Well, actually, no, you can do that because yeah, it's not that much. It's not really hard to copy. And sorry, I just hit my stand there. So then you're going to have slabs all the way under here, up until here, and then you're just going to have 1, 2, 3 like that, and so it just comes in line with the wheels. Originally, I was going to have. Originally, I wanted them like this, like sitting above the slab. So it was connected in with the slab, or like sitting under it, sorry. But it just looked really weird, so I just made it go up against there. Because if you have a look, like the reason why this stretches out is because that's where the wheels are stowed away. So just do that, and then what you can do is just leave this here, and then come into here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got a 4 block gap, and then you're going to have the same propeller like this. I might as well do it with you because it takes all 5 seconds. It was really easy. So just do this, and they won't touch, don't worry. They do come close, but they don't quite touch, like that. And you're going to have the same thing, but you're only going to go 1 under the fuselage this time with this engine, because for turboprop, yeah, you're not, because yeah, it doesn't actually go that far because it's got no wheel to stow away. So yeah, I'll do the same on the other side, and then that will be it for the exterior of this aircraft. But I will go onto the interior if you want some ideas if you're stuck for them. But yeah, after I've done that, you don't really have to watch on longer if you've got your own cabin design sort of thing to do. So I have now just completed the engines on this side, and we can get onto the interior. So I just do stairs like this. I don't usually show you what I do for the stairs, but if you want to know, I just use quartz stairs. Just put them down like that and just put upside down stairs underneath it. So I think I've had for a long time. There's no point changing it. So yeah, what I do for the interior, I block this all up. Well, I actually fill this in first. Then I block it up, but I just leave this block and have a stair in there like that, and then I block it up like that, or just separate it like this. I also separate this part here for a reason you'll see in a minute, but if you already know what this is for, then yeah, I won't have to tell you because you already know, but I'll say for the people that don't know. So just have a just for your cockpit, just have a button down here, and then have a lever like this and a lever like this. I don't really have a set way of doing that. Like sometimes I do it like this or like this. Just have one vertically and one horizontally, sort of thing. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, you're then going to need item frames. So just place item frames down like that. And you're then going to have, or you're also going to have an item frame there, there, and here and here. And just so this is not in the way, I usually just pull that across. And yeah, that's the new kind of thing. That's why I almost forgot about placing them there, because yeah, I don't usually. This is the first tutorial I've actually done that in, I think. Here it is. So just place some oakwood stairs there, like that. And you're going to grab a map, which should be in your inventory if you haven't got rid of it. Just is in there anyway, and I have them up here now instead of in that one, and in all the rest of them I just have a compass just sitting in here, here, here and here. And for the last bit, and what you can do, and I hit that accidentally, and I also didn't place this in, well done me, probably because I hit that. So the last bit of what you can do is just grab a redstone repeater and put it in here and pull it back to 3 ticks. So yeah, you can then grab your iron door and your button, and whoops, let's put that in there like that. I just put a button there just to fence this off, and or just to open the door rather. The door fences off, not the button, and just have some buttons here to open it, like that. And this frame is just to separate these doors from the cabin. I do that on a lot of my biggish planes now. So yeah, also what you can do, just for now, we will do something back here in a minute, but just block that up, and you can also just block this up as well, for the same reason as I did in the front. And then I place some oakwood stairs down here. I've recently been doing some different coloured stairs, so you didn't have to place that. I guess we can do, I think I'll do acacia stairs this time. I usually do that, so I have to just have any type of stairs on there, and just place them down like that. Yeah. No. Oh, the only homework I did was the only homework I was set was to get some food tech, which I told Mum about.
Oh, so you're all set up?
Oh, hopefully, if Mum's getting it. Sorry, someone just came in my room there. So yeah, just place your stairs down here, whatever type. And I usually have, oh, I didn't need to do that. I usually have oakwood for dark oakwood fence gates between these, so like this. And then I like to, whoops, didn't need to place it there. I like to open it. Don't open it that way, because then it doesn't look realistic. But open it this way, because they look a bit like armrests. But the reason why I do that is because then you can just go open, 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 like this, just go through there like that. And if you grab your quartz stairs, or yeah, just grab your quartz stairs. I was going to say different colour, but depending on like what the colour of your fuselage is, but it doesn't really matter. Just grab stairs in general, and place 2 there, like that, and then place them all the way up here. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Make sure you mind the stairs so you don't place it like that. So like this, and also do it back here as well, like that. So ooh, I'm not going. Oh, because got those stairs back there in the way. So just place them here as well, and that will make your cabin look a little bit more rounded. And then you can, what can you grab? I guess you can grab carpet, because yeah, otherwise it will go through the floor. And unless you want that colour for the bottom of your aircraft, then I wouldn't recommend yeah, like just doing a normal block. So down the middle you can't because the fence gate's there, but at the, either seats I just put down carpet of any colour. I'll just put down red for now, as you can see, because yeah, it does not really matter in the slightest. So you can't really put that down there because yeah, otherwise it'll cover the pressure plate and there'll be no point in the pressure plate being there. So yeah, the next thing you need to do is if you grab your quartz stairs like that and just punch your way through here to make another doorway, a bit like the cockpit, and just fill all this up like this, and you can then also fill up this, and this. And what I have, because that's actually because that's actually shows the slab, what I do, and so when it's something like that, I don't just block up this bit of wall, otherwise it'll be too small. I didn't mean to rhyme there. I just have a cauldron there. Then I put water in that, and like so. Then I just put an iron trapdoor on top of it, and put a lever and pull that down like that. Actually, oh yeah, for this bit I oh no, I guess you could do that because I originally put like fences there, but I guess you can't do that now. Yeah, because I think I used to place it down here. Yeah, I'm not updated that. Anyway, I just need to go have a look for what the rest of this is, and yeah, we can end out the tutorial. So this bit is for the cockpit glass. Just it's the I don't want to say the glass. What the hell? This bit is just for the for the lighting in the aircraft. So what you can have, I've just placed this bit of glowstone down here, and we will put carpets on the top of that, as you can see in my inventory. But then just leave one block, which is where this is, and just leave one block like that. And this will create the lighting. Originally I had it lighting go all the way through, just straight and like not including these spaces. But I decided that I just I'd just keep it like this because you don't really need that much light. And you probably also want one here. That's what I do. And I forgot to put a door around. Well done me. Just grab a door. Preferably not an iron door because you don't really need it. So just get this reference like that. And yeah, that should be it for the Vickers. Oh no, it's not. Place your carpets on top of that, and then it will be it for the tutorial with the interior done as well. So there we are. That is the Vickers Viscount, the first ever turboprop airliner. Yeah, it was actually requested by BEA. It was not something that yeah, it was not something that was actually meant to be. Excuse me. It wasn't something that was meant to be. Yeah, it was meant to be, but if without the request from British European Airways. But anyway, that will be the end of this tutorial here. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for taking time out of your day to choose my channel and click on this video, and hopefully watch it to full length. Now I usually say in my tutorials, hopefully watch it to full length, but if you really want to build this, then you probably did. But doesn't really matter, because if you want to do it with the interior, then yeah, you will definitely be you'll definitely be watching it to its full length. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video if you so choose that one as well. Bye.